Hi everyone. So sometimes I travel with my wheeled carry-on bag, and typically I bring a small backpack with me. This is a 15-liter Pacsafe backpack, and I also use this for every day. So I generally bring this, and I can fit my computer, my passport, a snack, just some pens, anything that I need easy access to while I'm on the plane. I can put a water bottle in here, but I recently went on a trip, and for some reason I could fit everything into this backpack, but it was really tight. And I think what happened is that I could generally fit a lot of stuff in my wheeled carry-on, but I had to pack for like a special event, so I had to bring an extra pair of shoes, and I also had to pack for 3 different types of weather. So like rainy, cold, and the possibility that it would be warm. So I think I was going to Portland. So I had to pack for that, and for some reason my my wheel carry-on was really tight. This was really tight, and I was like, you know what, do I want, I hate when I have to sort of like, I always think that I'm going to lose something when my bag is really filled to the max and I have to kind of dig and take stuff out. So I said it would be nice to have something that was bigger than this bag, but smaller than my 40-liter Osprey. So I brought with me, and I'm going to do a review of this. I love this bag. I brought with me this this is a 28-liter Osprey, and I love this bag. It fit everything that I needed to bring. It was a lot of room, so much room in this bag, but it was too bulky. It was too bulky, but I'm going to do a review of that bag. I absolutely love that bag. So I wanted to get something, so I went on another trip, and I was like, that bag will be perfect, but it's just too big, and also too heavy. But so I was looking for something in between, and I did some research, and I found this Pacsafe, one of my favorite companies, VentureSafe backpack. Now this is a 25-liter backpack. It is the G3 version, and it is so light. Oh my goodness, it is so light. This bag is 1 pound 11 ounces. It is very lightweight. It has all the great things that you buy a Pacsafe for. It's slash guard. It has the root bar locking system up front. It has the FRID protection. Just a great all-around bag in a lightweight package. That's what I really love about this bag. That's the plus for this bag. So what I like about this bag is that there's so much space. There's so much room to pack a lot of stuff. There's this really large compartment right here. There's one pocket, just a pocket for your computer, a 15-inch computer. And there is a front pocket that also has a lot of space. So the zipper goes halfway down, which is fine, and the pocket stops right here, so you can throw some stuff in this open pocket. And there's also this internal pocket right here, where you can put your valuables. And I couldn't find this little keychain holder when I used it, and so I just found this keychain holder. So this was one of my pet peeves about the bag, but now that I found it, great. I thought it was really strange that there was none in the bag. And so for some reason they put it inside of the pocket, which I thought was weird, but I don't know, extra protection. Zip that up. There is an RFID pocket right here, and there's an extra pocket here. So a lot of room up front. You can zip that up. I put my wallet, my passport there, and I'm going to use this locking system, and it took me a minute to figure it out. Pacsafe does a really great job. Maybe that's why you buy Pacsafe. It's for their security with their locks, but it always takes me a minute to figure it out. So so you put the 2 components of the zipper here, move it over, slide this over, boom, and it's locked. So that's great. And then there's this large component right here, and it can fit so much stuff, and it's so lightweight. So I packed enough for a really long weekend. So there are four or five shirts here, and 3 pairs of pants. And I will tell you, these are like yoga type pants. But there's room here, and I could put a couple of pair of jeans in this little cube, and it would fit nicely in this bag. But just for demonstration purposes, put that in here. I'm going to put this. Actually, I'm going to squeeze it in the front just to show you how much space there is in this bag. It's going to be kind of thick, but it's fine. And then there's so much more space. I mean, I have room for two medium bags if I wanted, or 1 large bag, or yeah, it's just so much space up front. And this is enough for a long weekend. This is a hygiene bag. But what I would do is just put my camera, my computer, and my computer cord, if this was the only bag that I was taking. And of course my phone that I have right here. And the great thing about this bag is that you can put this, it goes into the same locking system, put the zippers together, and then you can just move it right, snap it into that locking system. I'm not going to do it now, but this is what I like about the bag. And also, this water bottle fits nicely. You can put another one here. I mean, it just has so much for like a 2-pound bag, you know? So this is what I love about the bag. You can fit so much in this bag. I'm 5'3", so let me show you how this fits. It's not the best, but I don't like that it kind of goes lower than my back, kind of sits right here. But I wouldn't take this on like really long treks around the city. This is basically just for airport, waiting around at the airport, running through the airport, waiting at a bus stop. But I wouldn't like depend on this bag for really long treks. But it really is lightweight. There is a waist belt here. I didn't use it. It's really thin. It looks just like this. And this is kind of weird too, I guess it depends on how you are configured up front. But, you know, it did provide the support. I kept playing around with it, but it did provide a little extra support. So I do like that about the back. That's how it fits. So those are the good things about this bag. However, I don't think I will be keeping this bag because there are some things that just bothered me the entire time, even though there are things that I love about this bag. But I think the things that bother me are like deal breakers in terms of what I like in a bag. Again, I really love that it's only a couple of pounds. One was at 1 pound 11 ounces. I love that. I love the fact that it basically has almost as much space as my Osprey 28. It's very lightweight. It's very flexible. I could fit it under a seat in an economy area of the plane, and it just kind of, you know, gets in there really nicely. So there are some great things about this bag. But there are 2 deal breakers when it comes to this bag for me. One is this rhubarb locking system. It is smack dead in the center of this bag, on the top of the bag, and I just think it's too visible. It's very explicit. I'd like my locking systems to be a bit more discreet, either on the side or hidden someplace or in the back. But right here in the center of the bag, from stylistically and just like for security reasons, I just think it's a bit too obvious. So I don't like it there. And the other deal breaker for me is the fact that, yeah, this bag is great because there's a large open area where you can just put a whole bunch of stuff. But I just don't understand why there aren't any internal pockets in the larger area. I mean, a pocket here would have been great, a pocket here even, or something in the back. Even just one more pocket would have made this bag near perfect for me. I find myself getting little pouches for makeup and just little things that I need and easy access to, and I just got tired of it. I like my things to be really organized So I like an area in the bag that's part of the bag where I know I can go to that and that my stuff is going to be in there. The fact that I had to keep like going through little pouches and checking to see if my stuff is in there. After a while, this got really tired for me, so I don't like that. I gave it a try because I like the bag. I really do. It's like near perfect, but I think that those two things, even with all this greatness, is a deal breaker for me. So this locking system right here, and it's kind of cumbersome. I mean, it's not like quick access. You kind of have to play around with it. You have to play around with these latches, which is good for security reasons, but if you really want to go in and out of your bag, it's after a while, unless you just leave it unlocked. It's kind of cumbersome. And so that's it. Otherwise, great bag, Pacsafe. This is the VentureSafe 25-liter bag, and it is a 3G, G3 model. And I highly recommend it if those two things don't bother you, because it has everything else that you need. Okay, I'm out.